name is Claudia Valeggia. I'm a faculty member at Yale University in the Department of Anthropology. I'm a professor there. This thick Spanish accent is from Argentina, and I'm a human biologist. I work with indigenous communities in northern Argentina, the Com people of the province of Formosa and the Pilaga and the Huichi people. I'm interested in life transitions, how people experience the transition from being a child to being an adolescent or the end of reproductive life. I work with menopausal women or perimenopausal women and babies. So I'm interested in general how these indigenous people are experiencing the transitions in their life, not only from a strictly human biology perspective, but also how they are experiencing the transition from being hunter-gatherers to being settled, participating in market economy, and how that has an impact on their general health and well-being. I think the key word of my work is transitions and how they go about it, both from a biological perspective, but also the lived experience of being a calm girl entering the world of reproductive women. I blame it on hormones, actually, because I was pregnant with my second child when I was writing my PhD thesis. In my past life, I was a primatologist, which is still part of the big biological anthropology family, of course, but how I became a human biologist is because I was pregnant and I was fascinated by all the things that went through during my pregnancy and lactation. I say, well, this is really cool. I never studied it from an evolutionary perspective, from a biocultural perspective. So I switched from primates from non-human primates to human primates for my postdoc, and I became a full-time human biologist. It is exciting to be able to find a research topic that has both a deep theoretical framework I can work with and contribute to biological anthropology at large, but also find ways to bring down what I study to real life and with an applied component that can make a contribution to the individual life of women and children I work with. So that is very exciting for me, being able to reach out to different publics, different people, because it's about the human experience and what closer to our life than that.
You've been coming for a little bit now. Have you seen any sort of shift in diversity since you started coming 15 years ago?
Yes, absolutely. That's encouraging. There's still a lot of room for improvement, but I've seen a lot more diversity at the undergraduate level and the graduate level. We still need to take that upstairs and make sure that people remain in the field and there are no obstacles to go all the way into academia or some jobs that are not academic, but they are still very important for biological anthropology. Yes, I would say go for it, go for it. Our field is so rich, and the spread of topics from the very tiny molecular changes that go on in the fetus while it's growing, all the way to understanding social impacts on our health and how there is a dialogue between big issues that are structural and the way our body responds and vice versa. So there's so much room for creativity in our subfield, and I will encourage the younger generation to really come and help us bridge the gaps that we have in our understanding of how humans live.